everybody. I just wanted to know, does anybody notice that all of a sudden R. Kelly is been hitting the screen on TV quite a bit lately about his sexual encounters that we've all heard about for years, but nothing was ever done about it. You know, and then of course all the other stories about these women coming out of the past and blaming these men for rape, and you know, like what happened to Bill Cosby and Harvey Weinstein, which he's gross to me anyway, but anyway. Things about Trump, the guy who was trying to get on the Supreme Court, who made it, thank goodness, but you know, it just seems like, you know, Trump is hollering about a witch hunt on him, which they tend to do every once in a while, go after a president hard. Not quite as hard as this, but then again, things weren't out in the open like they used to be. I mean, things were not, let me get this straight. Things are more out in the open now than what they used to. People had sexual encounters, it stayed in the dark. Now lately, everything that was in the dark is coming to light. And I've said this for a few years. You know, whatever you do in the dark will come to light. And it's coming true on a lot of people. But it seems like lately, they're more focused on just men. Now, Trump yells out a witch hunt. I call it a manhunt, because they're just destroying these men as much as they can and as often as they can, and I'm not understanding it. And then turning around and trying to shove women up in power. Now, you people that know me know that I follow Savage Reality, and he has gone over Agenda 21/Agenda 30, and things are coming into play. And we're all following in like little puppets, being led to the slaughter. You know, sheep being led to the slaughter. And unfortunately, right now, the slaughtering is of our men. These politicians are being allowed to say bad things about men. And that crazy lady over in Hawaii, oh, men need to stand up and, you know, do something. Well, it seems like every time a man tries to stand up and be a man, he's getting knocked down one way or the other. It just seems like it to me lately. And I bet you this man thinks I'm videotaping him. But I'm going the same way. Try not to look at him. And I hope those tanks don't fall off the back of his truck. I hope he's got them very well secured. But anyway, back to the topic. Why is it so right for women to come out of the closet from 20 years ago and blame these men? Now, if they did it, and some of them has been proven to have done things, then okay. But why didn't you do something about it when it first happened? I'm not going to be a victim all my life until I think this man is in enough power to where I can go after him. I mean, come on. Women, if you didn't do something about a rape that happened to you when you were 16 years old and you're 40 or 50 years old now, then just keep it to yourself. Because I don't want to hear about it. Because to me, you're just looking stupid. You're not a victim. You're a victim of your own stupidity. Maybe I should put it that way. Yeah, you're a victim. You're a victim of your own stupidity. And the system is feeding into your victimhood cries. And it's so ridiculous. It's just so ridiculous, women. I don't understand why you people are doing this. I don't think I'm supposed to be videotaping people's license plate, and it just dawned on me, so I'm gonna Raise the camera up and you can look at my beautiful sky. Yes, it's all cloudy here and it's supposed to start raining tomorrow, I think, and then today's Wednesday, and no, today's Thursday. It's supposed to start raining tomorrow. Saturday, our temperatures are supposed to jump up to like 67. Today, it's already moved up to 40. So they're warning us that we may have severe weather, and got everybody in a panic. So everybody's running to the stores to fill up their refrigerators. So when the power goes out, all the shit in the refrigerators can go bad. Stupid. And you know, and that's a prime example. The media gets you people so worked up and so crazy over crap that it just blows my mind, you know? I mean, if I think my power's going out, I'm not running to the grocery store. I'm running to the hardware store for candles and batteries and maybe a generator, you know. But then again, who's in these grocery stores? It's the women. Because most men think logically and they prepare for this stuff the right way, where women think emotionally and they just flip out and run for everything. So, I don't know. Anyway, but back to the subject. Women, please, don't allow the witch hunt on our men to continue. Don't allow Agenda 21 to be pressed upon you and you not realizing exactly what's going on. Do your research, because unlike Savage Reality, I'm not going to do the research for you. Now, he read Agenda 21 and he's still on it. He's got a few more episodes, so if you want to check him out, I'll put his link down in the comments section. But pay attention to what's going on. Stop being victims. Because you guys are beating on our men so bad that they're walking away. Women, you are losing your men. And the ones that the men that are hanging around are the ones that are going to be just using you as a pump and dump. You know, there are quite a few men out there that still believe in the traditional ways. But these younger couples, they get into a fight and it's automatic to the divorce court. What the hell happened to working things out? Stop taking these men to divorce court. Stop taking these men for child support and what I call the crazy law, alimony. Because to me, alimony was nothing but a waste of damn time. And a waste of men, good money. I mean, if you're a woman and you go into a relationship and the man is rich and you want to walk away from that relationship because he done something you didn't agree on, then just go. Why do you think, or why do you even feel that you're entitled to what this man has? He didn't tell you to leave. You know? You chose to leave. So why in the hell should he pay for your choice to leave? It don't make sense. Don't make sense to me. I think alimony should be stricken from law. I think child support should be stricken from the law. Now, you women, don't freak out. I think men and women should stay in the same towns that the children reside in. If you two have a children in Memphis, Tennessee, then you both stay there in Memphis, Tennessee until that child is 18. And you both support that child. That's all there is to it. You know, you both made the choice to lay down in that bed and have a child. Why should the child suffer because you two can't act like adults and work things out? You two can't compromise on things. You two want to nitpick each other to death to the point where you just can't get along no more. You two want to wait until you hate each other to walk away. Learn how to work things out. My goodness, if people back in the old days didn't work things out, half of us wouldn't even be here. Because it'd be a bunch of damn single moms. And hell, back in those days, the abortions weren't just getting rid of the child. A lot of times the mother died too because of the backyard abortions that were going on were just terrible and very dangerous. I don't know. Men, to me, need to be in charge. And no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Women think too emotional. And the ones that are logical, you know, that's great. Help your man. You know, stand by your man. Help him with ideas. Help him with y'all's future. Don't try to control him. Don't try to direct him in a direction you want him to go in. You both talk things out and you compromise and you make a plan. But the man has to be in charge. I'm sorry. That's just the way I feel. Now you got some men out there that don't want to be in charge. They want to sit back and let the women run things. Well, that's on them. You know, those men are what we call simps to me. And just because you're married, I don't think you're a simp as long as you handle your business. As long as you are the one that runs that household. Now, your woman is supposed to take care of that household and take care of the children, take care of her man's needs when he comes in from working. You know, his house needs to be clean, his food needs to be cooked. And if you're too busy with your own damn career to do that, then I'm sorry. You're doing something wrong in my eyes. Because we weren't put here to control men. We weren't put here to control the world. We were put here as the helpmate to men. Now, you women don't believe that? Why the hell are you in church? Because that's what they're teaching in your churches. I don't go to church. I don't believe in organized religion. But I do believe in what's right and what's wrong. And to me, a woman trying to control a man is just wrong. So anyway, I'm here at the mall to take care of some business. I hate going into this place because there's too many people here, and I don't like being around a lot of people. That's why I live in the country. But anyway, just a thought for the day. You know, the witch hunt against men really needs to stop. You women need to back down and know your place. Now, if that pisses off a lot of my followers, I'm sorry. It is what it is. If it pisses off a lot of you young people because you believe in women being equal to men, I'm sorry. I'm 54 years old, and I've seen the way things have changed. I've seen all the single mothers created. I've seen men losing everything they've worked hard for. I've seen the children suffer because of it. So it just seems like nowadays there's a heck of a lot more single mothers. And all you super women, single mothers, think, oh, you've got this? When you're in your 20s and you're yelling that shit, come talk to me when you're in your 50s. Bet you won't be yelling that crap anymore. Because I was you. I was you at one point. I was a single mother for a few years, not very many, but a few years. And I worked my ass off, and I was tired. And when I got married and had my third child, I loved it. I loved taking care of a man. I loved taking care of my children. I loved taking care of my house. I also worked to pay those bills in that house and take care of the children. So, you know, don't think that I sat on my ass while my husband worked. No, I worked. And sometimes I worked 10, 12 hours a day. But my priorities were straight. My house and my children were taken care of first. My husband was taken care of first, then my children and my house. Your husband has to come first. You know, and a lot of you women have got things twisted. No, my children have to come first. No. Your husband needs to come first. Because if you and your husband are on good terms, then your children will be taken care of. If it's just you and your children, and you're not worried about your husband, then you and your husband are not straight. You need to take care of your husband, then worry about the children. That's just the way it is, ladies. And especially you young women. It's, you know, your husband comes home from work. He deserves to come home to a clean house, a hot meal, children calm down, you know, be happy that he came home. You know, I worked one place where a man was, he was working, and he was walking down this aisle to part of our building, and one of the steel rolls came loose. And that man ended up losing his legs. Now, this man was not legal, and I feel very, very bad for him, because he had worked there like 8 years. But the company, when this man had his accident, the company investigated, trying to figure out some way not to pay this man. They sent this man back to Mexico with no legs and no money. This man came here, worked his ass off to support his mother, his father, and his 3 brothers, and his wife, and his 2 children. That's what he came for this country for. Now, I don't believe in doing it illegally, like he did. You want to come to this country, do it legally. But he was here nonetheless. He worked in this company for 8 years. And this man lost his leg doing his job. Both of his legs. He lost his legs doing his job. And he was sent home with nothing. Now, how could anybody think that that was right? These corporations are no longer loyal to you. And no matter how much loyalty you show to them, there's no loyalty to you. Be careful. Be careful out there, men, because they just don't care. And they're going to get out of doing anything for you that they can. But anyway, I'm sorry, so I went off on a different direction. Again, women, stop attacking men. Stop taking care of them. Start taking care of them. Stop attacking them. Start taking care of them. Stop the witch hunts and realize that it is all a part of the plan. Read Agenda 21. Read Agenda 30. It's there. It's in black and white what the government plans on doing. So pay attention. And again, I will stick Savage Reality's link down in my comments section, and you guys can check him out. Pretty cool dude. Knows his shit. So, anyway, talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Bye.